Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the world of Astaria. Season doesn't matter anymore because we're not doing seasons anymore. I'm your host, your DM, your UM, and your all-around man of a million voices that sound way too similar, Chandler Angle. And I am joined by almost all my crew tonight. We have the man himself of Gamehouse, Rob, as Revan, getting top billing.
What the heck?
Damn.
How did I earn these?
We have
What'd I do?
We have the ever so wonderful group's morale and Snake Mother Marie as Mina.
Hi, everybody.
And last and certainly not least, we have the group's towering leader and authority on agility, Zach as Vanith.
The authority on agility. I like that.
Yeah, I mean...
That's a good one.
Very true.
Thank you. I had weeks to think of titles, and that's it. That's all I had.
Amazing.
Get ready for mediocrity for the rest of this campaign since we're not doing seasons.
It was our high point.
Yes. Last we left off. Hold on. I want to make sure. Just real quick, since I'm horribly nervous about OBS again, everyone just start talking a couple of things.
Everyone start speaking all at once because we can all talk.
I deserve top billing.
No, you don't. You don't deserve it.
I'm
you may
here.
own the company, but that
I
doesn't
can
mean
do
you
flips.
All right.
I'm here.
I'm always just absolutely terrified whenever, after the snafu last, I think a couple Thursdays ago, I was just like, okay, gotta make sure audio's coming through. OBS, don't fuck me again. we had a flashback to season 1 where we had audio problems.
Oh God!
But yeah, super stoked to be back, guys. Hopefully you all been well, and I don't mean to stamp on those responses, but let's get into it with a bit of a recap.
Yes.
Last we had left off, the recently named Doomsday Defenders had finally finished their trek to Drakenval, the capital of the Dragonborn Empire and Kingdom, in the southern part of Otrafia. They'd learned many things, mostly about the incoming threat of a adamantine shadow dragon by the name of Zaoustrass, who they learned a few things about him and a few other places they can go to look into more information, but before going to those places, they decided to give the DM a lot more work and assemble a massive squadron of people to accompany them, or at least help them on their endeavors. Whilst that was going on, they then boarded a ship from Drakenval. Actually, no, from Otrafia. They had to travel back a couple of days, but they then boarded a ship and headed straight for Gily-tra to bring this idea to the king of Gily-tra, Mr. Leandris Briarstone, I believe was his name. Yes, I'm gonna go with that.
Why not?
Upon their second set of actually, no, this would be like your guys' third or fourth set of seaward travels from all the way back from season 1 when you started on a boat, halfway traveled back on a boat, and finally 2 more trips on a boat.
Yeah, didn't we fly? Didn't we like get? Didn't we fly?
I don't know. My very first session, you guys showed up on a boat.
They teleported into a lord's house because a lord was sent to go get you guys, and then he was like, "Okay, I'm gonna clean you guys up. We're gonna go see the king. It's gonna be great. He's got a big guy to come help you people." But other than that, upon their sea journey, they came across a few things already. Initially, a run-in with what seemed to be Revan's old crew, who got nearly one-shotted by Vanith and his magic wand of fireballs that I horribly regret drawing from a deck of magic cards. And then they sailed away saying, okay, shit, we gotta really up our game a bit. After that, they came across some pretty good fortune of good days of travel, as well as a small island where Aragon found 600 gold just there that he then put into the group's party fund. And with that, the most recent thing that came upon them was an attack from a bunch of strange sea creatures that not even the ship's deckhands recognized. A scuffle was broken out. People lay on the deck of the ship slain, as well as do some of these strange crustacean-like creatures. And with that, we're going to put the stream over to the Roll20 page. Hopefully everyone's loaded up into Roll20 by now. But either way, last we left off, let me try and find the initiative order. Oh. Here we are. We're just going to start from the top of the initiative. Last we left off, we had the initiative order being Aragon, Vanith, Revan, what's left of the crew, Mina, the NPCs, and the Lacrustans. With
How many
that,
are left? Is it just the two?
Currently there's the one on the top deck with the captain and her first mate. Then there are the two brutes towards the front of the boat.
Okay.
I see.
So for the sake of fun and characters being here, we're gonna trim the fat a bit. So Vanith, you will be going up first.
Oh, let's go. All right, so I'm already in a rage. This is the bad guy, correct?
Yes.
Amazing. I'm headed over to him. And
Incredible.
I'm going to take 3 whole swings.
All right.
Let's get my
Lord.
dice roller out. I have rage. Cool. So that will be with the axe a +7 to start to hit. That is an 18 on the first hit.
That'll definitely hit. Yes.
Awesome. So let's
Also,
go ahead and
One
do.
thing I finally learned how to do to make Vanith like a bit more appropriate for his character. Make him just
Make
a tad
me
bigger.
big.
Just a tad.
Nice. All right, so that'll be only 7 damage on that first hit.
All right.
Bit disappointing.
Lame.
That's okay.
What
I
a
got 2 more
loser.
swings. All right, 23.
That'll hit.
That'll do 16 damage. A lot better than 7.
So that's a total of, okay, so 16 plus 7 is 21?
23.
How do you want to do this?
Oh,
Oh my
perfect.
god.
Revan, you
I
got
would.
the kill count up?
I would like to
Yeah.
I'm assuming so with the 7 damage, I actually take the butt of the axe and hit him in the knee, so he kind of he kneels down, so I don't have to go as high, and I can just swing across with the axe, cutting him across the throat.
Damn. Savage.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you decapitate this creature. Its body going limp as its weird kind of turtle-looking shield falls to the ground, as does its weapons, and just 4 arms clatter to the ground slowly. It goes.
Incredible. Well, I don't have to use my bonus action to do that, so I will just go. And I think that means I can get to about here. I was here, so that was like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, so I can probably go 30 question mark. I don't know.
Let's
Approximate
see.
squares.
Oh
yeah, there's that thingy.
Okay, so
I was about here, so that's 25, and then from here I can go. Yeah, so all right, look at me go.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
good.
approximate.
All right.
That's all I got on my turn. So
Nicely done. Great start. After Vanith, it is Revan. You're up.
Yeah. So, I think I have my hunter's mark on this, right?
Yes, that's what the little, I think, skull and crossbone equals.
All right, that's what I thought. I'm gonna, keep doing my thing. I just shoot people. That's what I do.
All right.
Wow.
Oh man. All right, let's try that again. First shot's a big old miss. Trying for second. Wow, I have yet to get anything in the teens. There we go. Does a 15 hit?
15. Let me see. Also, I'm testing out some just random fight music here. So let's see what we have going. But where did my monster? Oh, damn it! I closed it. Hold on a second. I'm pretty sure 15 will hit. Let me just double check because I accidentally closed the dang monster tab.
You're good.
Take
all the time you need, boo boo.
Alright, Lacrustan Brute. A 15 will miss.
Oh my god. Alright, well, I missed both my shots then.
You just kind of you're standing at the one end of the deck, kind of near the one of the masts of the ship, and you're leaning around, just like bam, 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 bagat, bagat, and the bullets are just kind of like pinging off of this thing's like kind of, you know, chitin. But with that, it is now the crew's turn. And I remembered how horribly, horribly weak the civilians are. But they're gonna hang in there. This one's gonna go ahead and try and stand his ground.
Big sedge.
That's a 10 as he kind of like gets the sword up and just... And the thing literally just kind of catches him by the wrist and just kind of monkeys him. The rest of the civilians are going to start kind of falling back as they see how bad shit is and let the people who are, you know, actually trained with weapons and whatnot to move in, get out the way as best they can.
Yeah, not a bad plan.
With that, it is Mina's turn.
Alrighty, so how are people doing, how is Stremmen doing health-wise? Like, how does he look?
Let me see.
Do you want me to do a health or medicine?
If you'd like to. I also need to find the right Stremmen because... Where is he? Let me just type it in. If you would like to do a medicine check, you may.
Oh, no. We only have a 6.
You know what? From how much health he usually has and what he's on, you can tell he's not great, but he seems better. Like, he's hanging in there. He's like, okay, that's better. Oh, God, that hurt.
Alright, then I'm gonna go ahead and heal him again.
Alright.
Let's do Cure Wounds. We can do another 2nd level. So, that'll be... For 11 health.
Nice.
A little better.
Yeah, you kind of like even help him to his feet properly. So he grabs one of the railings as you heal him up. He's like, oh, that is much better.
And I guess that'll be the... I wanted Goldie to go ahead and attack the one that's directly in front of it. And I didn't pull up.
That's alright. Everyone watching, hopefully...
It comes up very quickly now on my computer.
Hey.
So we're just researching it.
You got that highlighted tab of giant snake.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so... Let's do... a 21 will hit.
That'll hit, yeah.
Amazing. 2d6 plus 4. For only 6 damage. Wow, 2 1s.
Alright. So,
But
Mina,
we did some damage.
You look to the end of the boat and you see these two brutes. They're imposing, they're lumbering, but they do look like they've been kind of through the ringer a bit as Goldie kind of like bites into this one, just kind of like nearly rips one of its arms off.
Beautiful. I love you, Goldie. Alright, I think that's the end of my turn then.
Alrighty then, with that, after you, it is the NPCs. So, first up is going to be Tarragon, who's going to go ahead and get his, let's see, what does he want to do? He's going to... Well, he's got no connection to this crew, so he's just going to go ahead and step on top of this currently dead guy, and he's going to try and attack with the longsword.
Oh my.
That's a +8 to hit for him. Let's see what he gets. Oh, shit, yeah, 22's going to hit. You see him kind of like pull out this, like, his weapon, like, very much a kind of like mock-up of Aragon, only instead of like Aragon has like this massive, you know, kind of like broadsword style sword. This one, like his brother, quote unquote, has a katana, so he's just gonna like kind of like flurries it, whips it out, and just like over his shoulder, brings it up and over. For 9 damage, and with that attack, you see Tarragon literally walk up to this thing that's a little bit taller than him, get the sword up, and just chop its head and torso in half as he just like... with that Lacrustan falling to the ground dead. And
Nice.
Savage.
let's see. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and try and end this. He's gonna see the other one that just got attacked by gold. He's like, I don't have time for this, and he's going to go ahead and do no, not second one. What is it? Action surge. That's it. So he's gonna go ahead and attack again with the longsword. And a 15 will just miss as he kind of like goes for the horribly injured one, tries to strike it. He just also like with his wrists like both on the hilt of the sword, I believe. Like this Lacrustan just grabs his wrist and just monkeys him as well. After that, it is going to be Arrakis, who's going to go ahead and be like, I mean, they're reckless, but yeah, I agree with him. Let's go ahead and finish this. As he's going to go ahead and let's see. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and trying to let's like aim true and just cast acid splash. This thing needs to make a dex save. It's not bad dexterity. It's not good dexterity, but not bad. It's just perfectly average. So let's see what it gets. What is Arrakis's save? I have so many tabs open. Let's see. That is a fail on that. So he's taking. And with that, you all see as Arrakis kind of like just, free throws an acid splash up over Goldie and into this thing's head, and it melts its head off.
Oh! Way to go, Arrakis.
It's like, I did it! Oh, God, I did it! Oh, no. Oh, that poor thing.
Oh.
As it just kind of stumbles back and flops to the ground with its forearms just like, onto the deck of the boat.
Eek.
Let's go, Baracus.
With that, you guys are out of initiative.
Ooh.
Hey.
Oh, shit.
As the last two creatures were killed, the captain is going to go ahead and stand up after the battle. She's going to go ahead and head towards the wheel of the ship and just keep it in motion. Like, all right, every one of you, get these things off my boat and try and rally as many of the men back up. As the sailors are just going to start picking up these crab people and chuck them off.
I run over to the bunny lady and I say, Bunny lady, what do you need help with? I was once a former sailor.
I'm going to ignore that first part of the comment. Try and heal people, get these things off the boat, just help us stay on course.
All right. I yell at everybody, stay on course.
Oh, so
Aye.
helpful, Revan. Does anybody want to teach me how to do... actually, I'll go around healing. Revan, you actually sailed once at some point in your life as a sailor, pirate person with scurvy.
I run up to the mast.
Okay, yep, you're at the mast.
Do it.
I start climbing it.
Okay.
Wow.
Climbing up the mast.
Incredible. Can he do an athletics check for that?
I mean, I don't think he would need to because the mast has a way for it to be climbed. So like, there's a ladder for it. There's also like the kind of like, there's various ways to climb up it. So yeah, there is indeed a crow's nest on this mast. It's not a massive ship, but it does indeed have the crow's nest on this part.
I go out to the crow's nest.
All right, you're up there.
And I look down at everybody and I say, keep it up, muchachos. We're doing great. And then I just sit there and I look out into the sky.
All right, give me a perception check while you're up there. We'll come back to that.
Oh.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Things.
14.
Okay, now hold on to that. So, Mina, how many healing spells do you have left?
Let's see here. So I have 3 third level healing slots that do 3d8 plus 1 each, and 3 first level ones that can do 1d8 plus 1 each.
Okay.
So.
Basically, what I'm gonna do here is just, unless the spell says you can heal 2 people at once, you can just mark off a spell for as many people you want to heal.
Okay, that sounds good.
And
So how's
I'll
everyone faring?
as you're figuring that out, I'll have Stremen also do this, so he'll be able to at least heal one person with one spell he has.
Okay, so am I bringing the sailors basically back from perish?
Yeah, pretty much you're gonna be stabilizing. They'll be unconscious, but you pretty much just like, you get over to them, and while they do indeed seem to be dead, you pump them with a bit of healing, and it's like, okay, just enough to at least keep them from dying.
Okay, then I'll
Great
do
job,
that,
Nina.
and we can put Goldie back to my staff.
All right. Bam,
Good job, Nina. Make sure to lift them up.
Indeed, sir.
Actually, I think Feldon might have some healing skills
sir.
too. Oh no, wait, you got enough spells.
Attaboy.
I marked 3 off, so I can
All right.
take care of the 3 guys down here.
All right, you got those 3. So you got that one. And let's see if Feldon's got anything in the tank. He's got Spare the Dying, which he should have been casting that the whole time. So yeah, Feldon doesn't really, he's not able to fully heal them, but he's at least going to keep them from dying. So, oh, that one just got deleted. Don't worry, he's fine.
Okay.
Are we sure about that?
Yeah, look,
Sounds like somebody
look,
died.
Are you sure about that?
look, there he is. He's right there. He's just unconscious. May have a concussion since he didn't get healing, but these two may not be so great when they wake back up. But hey, they'll wake up. Probably.
True.
But with that, the members of the crew that are awake kind of start moving people around. People from the lower deck start to come up to see what's happening. As pretty much the night crew that runs the ship see that the day crew got jumped, and it's like, oh fuck, okay. So people start moving people around. People are up and whatnot. And with that, another day of travel comes to a close as you all have fended off another one of the encounters on the encounter list.
Ooh!
I lay down in the crow's nest.
All right, and Revan with a 14 on your perception. It's a lot of ocean.
A lot of ocean.
Big ocean. You kind of forgot how big the ocean could be, but you know what? It's a big ocean.
Big ocean.
I look down and I yell at Vaneth. And I say, Vaneth!
Yes.
The ocean's really fucking big.
Damn.
I would like to look out on the ocean and make a perception check to see if I also agree that the ocean is very big.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and look out onto the ocean, Vaneth. Go ahead and roll your perception.
That's a 16. I think that I agree.
Yeah, Vaneth, you know what? You've never really looked at the ocean for all the times you've been on a boat. It's pretty expansive. Like, you look to one horizon, there it is. You look to the other horizon, there it is.
Holy crap.
Dang. Revan, I think you're right.
This is quite the discovery. I think we should make sure that we take it to the king.
As someone who, was a pirate for so long, I just trust your judgment on this, but I had never really considered it for myself.
Wow.
Just consider it to be about the same positivity of me knowing things as Scurvy.
Wow, he knows a lot.
As he says that, I immediately rip open an orange and start eating it.
From our vast stocks.
You know what? I'm gonna roll something for the amount of times you guys keep talking about eating all the oranges.
How many are left?
I have a whole barrel, remember?
That is true.
I got a barrel of oranges.
You did get a whole barrel of oranges.
Yeah, this is from my own personal stock.
Okay, then I'll roll for your personal stock as well. Okay. Vaneth, would you prefer your personal stock to be on 39% or the ship's personal stock to be on 39%?
We can have mine. I am but one Goliath man. I do not need as many oranges as an entire ship.
That is fair. So the ship's is above 0.5%. It is pretty standard for this kind of ship or this kind of sailing pattern by now. And Vaneth, you've been kind of doling out your oranges to the group. Sometimes you see a moment where you kind of like peg somebody in the back of the head with an orange as they're just kind of hanging out. But yeah, you're on a. Sometimes an orange goes
yelled down
overboard.
to
That
Bandit
happens.
Asking for an orange.
I toss him an orange.
Revan, make me a dex check.
So generous.
Because you are up in the crow's nest.
Ooh, sorry. Did you say athletics?
No, this is for Revan. He needs to make a dexterity check just to see if he can catch
I
it.
got a 9.
Yep, Revan. Orange goes up over your head and splats on the other side of the.
Wait, I'd like to notice this and try and make a dex save to make sure the orange does not splat.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right.
Well, wait.
That's a dirty 20. I ain't wasting any oranges.
You
Throw it again.
like I'll say
I'm really
this much.
hungry up here.
Man,
I'm gonna climb the crow's nest
Hold on.
so that I don't have to throw it to it.
That is. Well, you do successfully catch the other orange. You sprinted and leaped a distance just to slam your chest into the floor of the boat. You take just 3 points of damage.
That's fine. It's like a nice dolphin dive in Call of Duty. You know,
Yeah.
absolutely worth the damage there. I'll sleep that off. But like, if I had to have I'd have the mental image of an orange just falling and hitting the ground in like one of those movie slow moments where you go like, no. That's how I picture it. I had to make sure that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Banith, you'd make a very good orange ball player.
Oh, damn.
I haven't heard of such a thing, but I would like to.
It's one of the things we pirates did while having to sit around a long time, avoiding scurvy.
I just like to say, as the technical god of this planet, that's not a thing.
God, give me this.
Now you could just say you'd be good at playing ball, which that's what it would be called. You guys just throwing something back and forth like a ball, but they wouldn't call it orange ball.
What if the ball was orange?
Revan, I just had to pick the mic up and put it to my face just to kind of feel like that's not a thing.
Come on, man.
You're destroying his dreams, Chandler.
Look, if pirates needed fruit, I'm gonna stop the stream for a second to address this. If pirates really needed the fruit to combat scurvy that badly, why would they play with the fruit?
Well, maybe there's like one that had gotten so bad that it was like hard.
And then
It was very
it's
firm,
a game of
so they were able to throw it.
exploding all over you.
Right, yeah.
This is our chance to make a game.
Okay.
It's like an egg toss.
Okay, so instead of playing orange ball, it's like hot potato, but instead of a burning hand, an orange would explode on you then?
Flat.
Is that what it is?
Yes, and they call it orange.
Sure.
Orange ball.
It's
All
orange
right.
ball.
Hold on a second. Let me pick up the mic again. Let me pick this up again. Official.
Oh, goodness.
Damn it, I'm laughing too much on it.
Official ruling.
Official addendum to my prior statement. Orange ball now does exist. It's comparable to hot potato. That is all.
No, more like an egg toss.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, I like hot potato.
Okay, fine. Hot potato.
Second addendum. It is it's comparable to both hot potato and an egg toss. That is all. I'm not gonna lie.
Beautiful.
I cannot wait to abuse the ability to pick up the microphone and put it near my face. I don't know if it changes the sound at all, but
It does.
Oh, it does.
It definitely does.
It's very intense. I like it.
Very effective.
There's just a moment where it's like, you know what? I challenge God. I put the mic right to my face. Like, you do what now? You want to say that again? But with that,
when he does that, we know we either have to just like absolutely back off, or like go full steam ahead and never let
never
it
back
die.
right.
down.
With that, you all, it's the end of the day. You all have defended the ship and healed its crew as best you can, and you all can start, taking a long rest. With that, unless you all want to do anything on the ship at night. If not, then you all can head to sleep and whatnot.
Long rest.
Got my whole 3 hit points from hitting the deck back.
Did I not hit you once during that fight?
No,
Oh shit!
Damn it.
too good.
I'm taking my nap up in the crow's nest while
Too
Half
big,
orange
too
goes up
strong,
my
too
face.
fast.
A nap
too
is not a
good.
long rest, my friend.
I only need to sleep 4 hours.
That is
before it
true. He
becomes
is
a long
elf.
rest, so
Oh, okay.
He is
My
Buddy
bad.
the elf.
get on my level.
And he
I
does have
am
his
an
favorite color.
inferior race, though. Apparently, this little gnome has to sleep 8 hours.
I'm also an
Wow.
8-hour sleeper.
I mean, most people
Wow,
are.
yeah.
If you're not an elf, then you gotta sleep for them
It's
8
true.
hours.
True.
Wow. OP elves.
Mm-hmm.
But with that,
That's what they call us.
you all get your long rest. You wake up the next day. Ship's still sailing. It is another day off for your overall journey.
Definitely a positive.
Heck yeah.
With that, who wants to roll me the first D100 of the session?
Ooh.
I got it this time, guys.
Nice.
Feeling it. 48.
48. Well,
That sounds bad.
no, it's actually very good. As
For who?
you
For
guys, as
whom?
it's beautiful weather, blue skies, the wind's on your side, you guys managed to shave off a day of travel.
Yeah.
You are welcome. It's because I'm in the crow's nest, I know.
Yep. That's why. The key to our success.
Thanks,
You're welcome,
Revan.
guys. It was all thanks to your orange and your catch an orange ball.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you
Really?
guys do on the ship during the day? Anything you guys want to look at? Anything else? Or
I kind of want to play some orange ball.
okay, yeah, you guys play orange
Do we have
ball.
any rotten oranges?
More than
I
likely,
probably have
would
one
assume
that
so.
isn't so hot in my barrel.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Amazing.
If we're
Maybe
gonna
the
do
one
this, we're
at
gonna
the
do
very
this.
bottom.
That's a 4.
I mean,
Found 4 bad oranges.
no. Unfortunately, a lot of the oranges look pretty fresh. There's one that doesn't look quite as ripe.
Ah,
That's like the
orange ball
opposite.
challenge.
That's okay. We'll do that one.
Nice.
Alright.
Just
Now,
means the
It'll
game will
hurt
last
more if you
longer.
get hit in the face.
with that, Vanith, Revan, and Mina, roll me dexterity checks to see who's the best for this round of orange ball.
Ooh.
It'll be me.
I only have a +1 to dexterity.
15.
Mina is not
Come on,
an
come on,
athlete.
come on. Shit! It's 10.
Let's go.
God, he's good at everything.
Well, Revan, you're doing the very, you're middle of the pack because you're like, well, I gotta teach these guys how to play the game too, because I'm the only one who knows how to play orange ball, other than other pirates that we nearly one-shotted. Vanith takes to it really well. He's hucking that ball around. He's like hacky sacking it a couple of times just for flair. Mina's, she's diminutive, so she's gotta like she's not as flashy. She's not as showy. She's got the fundamentals down really well, but it's very basic for Mina. So and you
That's
give an
fair.
average performance just because of the fact of like, well, I gotta be teacher too. But because of the ripeness or the lack of ripeness for this orange, it doesn't explode on anybody.
That's no fun.
Let's save
I
this
was
one.
afraid.
But yeah, with that, you guys spend the day on the boat again. Things relatively calm. The sailors, most of them back up on their feet already, working again, and so on.
Look at that.
You guys get another night's rest. Mina, can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Ooh. Let's see. +2. A 14.
Okay, you get close to another one of those evenings of like when you lay down to go to sleep for a night of rest. You get close to having a dream of that kind of black sand beach feeling again. But instead of this time, you kind of are on the beach. You can't move. There's no one there, but you do see that the mountain that was off in the distance that was getting closer and closer. It's getting further.
Oh.
It's still noticeable. It's quite there.
Yeah.
But
Interesting.
other than that, it is a calm night's rest. You all wake up again the next day. The ship's still going on. Who wants to roll me another D100?
I will. 54.
Oh, okay then, dude. It's another good day. Another good day of travel that knocks off another day.
Yay!
You guys are.
About how long
Let's
do
go.
we have?
It was about a 30-day trip.
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah, and you
it's
guys
a
are
dangerously
currently
low
on.
orange supply.
You guys are on day 16. Or
Oh my
Give it up
goodness.
for day 16.
not exactly day 16, but you're on the equivalent of like if you would travel for 16 days, because you guys are getting 70 days that are pushing you forward. It's a good thing you haven't gotten bad weather that pushed you back.
Yeah,
or
that was
destroyed the
tragic.
boat or something else.
Hmm.
Don't look over to the right side of the
Put a
screen.
crack
There's
in there.
nothing else.
Totally, there's nothing there that you might have hinted at last time.
Right. That's right. I did hint to you guys. Either way, another day of travel. You guys are milling about. Stremon's kind of like he's trying to fish off the back of the boat. Arrakis is keeping to himself in his room. Tarragon is there. There's one point yesterday where he bothered Aragon about just like a letter to like sign the fucking letter. He's like, I'm not going to sign the letter. You sign the letter. I'm not going to sign the letter. She is our mother. She's your mother. She is our mother. She's your mother. I will punch you in the face. Bring it. As the two Dragonborns are kind of like butting heads, as one is trying to he's trying to do what his mother wanted him to do and get to know his older brother, but the older brother's just like, shit, man, I got nothing to do with you. Stop bothering me.
Sounds about right.
But you see that they're both equally stubborn.
That makes sense.
Yep. Checks out.
With that, you guys have another calm day's worth of travel. Go to
Yeah, we
sleep
do.
again. Wake up the next day, another D100.
I'm on it. D Hundo 78.
All right.
Oh,
Vanith, can you roll me 2d4?
2 D4. That'll be a 3 and a 4 to make it a 7, baby.
You shave off an entire. You guys have caught an amazing backwind that is shaving off so much
What?
time.
Oh.
What the hell?
Like even the captain herself is just like, "Oh, this must be catching good wind or something."
This is insane.
It's because of your bunniness.
Oh.
I swear, if you call me a bunny again, all right, that's getting annoying. I don't know if the accent last time was Irish, but she's kind of gone Irish now.
I love it.
Okay, that's fair.
Here for it.
All right. Seemingly so far, another calm day's travel. Nothing approaching on the horizon line. Nothing approaching below the waves, as far as you guys know.
Is there still a lot of ocean?
Oh, there's a ton of ocean still, my man.
Got it.
But-
Got it. Just wanted to make sure.
I look down at Vanith and I say, Vanith, I saw a dolphin.
Oh wait, have you been in the crow's nest for the past couple of days?
He has.
Yep.
Could you? Okay, I need to roll something.
I mean, I've gone to the bathroom, but
Have you been sleeping up there?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, well, I have to roll this then.
Oh God.
Is a bird gonna poop on him?
No, Revan, you spent many
Is he
years at
sunburned?
sea.
Sunburn.
Real quick, you say that you
Sunburn.
have to do this. What does that mean? Exactly?
Revan, you spent many years at sea in your youth. Some would say you still are in your youth because you've never given me your age, but that's besides the point.
That is not
Wow.
true. My age is on my card, on my D&D Beyond.
Oh shit. Okay, my bad. That's right. Yeah, I always forget to check those parts. My apologies. But either way, back in your youth, aboard the ship that Vanith nearly took down, you remember a few things you never got to do on that ship, and one of them was to man the crow's nest, and it was one of the things you always wanted to do, and you've been doing it for like a couple of days now.
Yeah.
You come down a little bit, but you've
Fuck
been
yeah.
sleeping up there. You've been having oranges tossed up there. You've really been up there for a while. It's kind of hot. You're sweating a bit. Your skin hurts a lot. You're really sunburned. If you do not go down from the crow's nest and spend at least a day underneath the ship, you're going to be having a level of exhaustion.
Oh, fine. I go
What a
down.
loser.
I look at Vaneth and I say, I didn't have enough orange skins to cover my body from the sun.
This is so sad.
Man, as you see his lips
pretty
are
sad.
horribly chapped, his face is red. Like Revan had like kind of a nice like high elven complexion, but his face is really red.
Yeah.
Aw, do you need
I
some
simply
healing
just
salve?
I remove my hat in solidarity and I lead him downstairs into the shade.
You see a couple
I
of
shed a tear.
Your
in
baby
pain.
needs some healing salve.
Fuck you, Mina.
yeah,
I'll kill
Revan,
you.
you like as Vaneth leads you downstairs, one of the stairs like, yeah, just we'll have someone get you some aloe in a bit.
Thanks.
With that, it is another a very efficient day's worth of travel as you guys are making way. You're starting to see a landmass on the other horizon finally now.
Land ho!
And with that, you all go to sleep.
Oh, land.
You all wake up the next morning. Another D100. Let's do this.
Evan, you want to go?
Land. Oh, land. Oh, land. No, I'm hurt. I'm injured. Somebody else has got to go.
Okay, I will.
Do it,
It's not
Mina.
so much as you're injured. It's just you needed to, take a proper rest in, like a shaded spot.
My soul is
86?
injured.
86. Mina, go ahead and roll me 2d4.
Oh no. Oh
It's
no.
okay. Oh,
5.
5. That's 5 more days off the trip.
Oh shit.
What?
let's
you
go.
guys are like, you're not sure what it is, but you've been having like a massive swell of air kind of like pushing your boat along faster than.
I don't know what kind of wind God has blessed us, but thank them.
I look at Vaneth and I say, it's all the oranges.
They
You're
fuel they fuel
You're
the
right.
ship.
But with that, you guys are about 2 days away from port. As you can see Gily-tra, at least the landmass that you assume is Gily-tra, off in the distance, getting closer. The kind of like area where the captain's like, we should be there at the most 2 days.
Nice.
With that, you all get.
Thank you, lady who does not look like a bunny.
That's smart, I like
Wow.
it. And with that, let's get one more
Amazing.
D100.
I'm on it. So close. That's a 68.
68. That.
One off.
It's good weather. You subtract a day, which means you instead of 2 days, you have just 1 more day at sea.
Let's go.
Incredible.
I'm ready to get back to the tavern.
Yep, you see the landmass
yeah.
getting bigger and bigger by the day. It's very spread out. You're kind of seeing a lot of ships, kind of there's a lot of ships, and you think, oh yeah, it's a port. Probably a lot of ships going in and out. Can anyone make me a perception check?
Who has the best perception?
I
I
I don't know, but I'll do it. I'll do it anyway.
I have a +4.
Oh, Revan!
All right, Revan, go for it.
Look for
I
the
won't
vein.
stop you.
Mother of God. Can I please
Wow.
get a roll?
Should have stopped you.
Revan, you kind of
can't
you hear the
perceive
crew kind of like
Anything from under deck.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you are. I mean, you would have been a little bit rested by now, but you're like, yeah, I'll kick back down here. Or actually, it's up to you. I'll leave it up to you. But with a 10, you're not quite sure. You're not super familiar with the port of Coltran, which is where you guys are heading to. But it looks like a port. Ships aren't moving, but there's probably some reason. With that,
Gotta love when there is some reason.
if you guys can now roll, one of you roll me a D100 at advantage, since you are
Ooh.
literally a day's travel away.
All right.
You can see everything like too far. Like it would really be like a weird thing if something were to actually be able to surprise you by now.
Who wants
You
it?
say that.
I'll do
Somebody
it.
else should do it.
Nice.
I've missed too many times. I'm an
99!
Ooh.
nothing happens as
Maybe
you guys.
77.
Nothing
Wait,
happens
what?
as you guys have the smoothest last day. Probably one of the most smoothest voyages in the history of ship voyages in Astaria. As you guys start to pull in towards the docks. However, the kind of one of the deckhands as you guys start to approach says like, "Oh, we gotta start the boat!" And as that happens, they start weighing anchors. The captain's like, "All right, what's the problem then? What's going on? Why are there so many ships moored?" It's like, we got somebody coming. Oh,
What?
I think that's Royal Triton Guard.
Excuse me?
As one of the Triton deckhands is looking over the ship, as there seems to be a group of armored Triton, or of at least decorated Triton soldiers starting to approach. Let me just put these guys on. I don't know why they're. Oh right, I don't have the grid on. Hold on.
Wait, didn't
we invite them?
Yeah, no, but we were supposed to act as ambassadors for them.
Yeah, no,
I
but
thought we were supposed to get here before them.
Yeah, they're coming to see if this is the boat.
Really bad.
It's pretty much
Okay.
The mystery was going to be like, why are they approaching you guys? But the ultimate thing was for this group is, oh yeah, there's why I. Oh no, wait, I gotta turn the grid on to something else. No, I'll just shrink them down and then shrink the other one down. I forgot I had to turn the grid on in like the settings thing of this actual.
He's still
page.
huge.
Paste a couple of these guys. As they start to kind of like poke their heads up out of the water. A couple of them using water jets to kind of like propel them up towards at least deck level of the ship as they're like kind of looking out to you all.
Interesting.
Aquaman.
I run over to the side to wave hi and yell,
I don't see anything on mine. Oh, there we go. Now I do. Okay, sorry.
They kind of move a bit closer as you start to engage them, and well, Mina, you can understand this as you can comprehend the underwater language of Aquan as he starts to say, "All right, where's our supposed ambassador that was supposed to be on this ship?"
"That's us!"
Oh, you can understand me. That's wonderful.
Yeah!
Are you, actually, yes, you do fit one of the descriptions. We were told that a small blue woman, a purple elf-haired man, a large man, a dragon boy, and some purple guy were to be our ambassadors.
Yes, that's us!
Very
Guys,
well
come
then.
over and say hello!
Hello.
He kind of starts to like the kind of like water geyser starts to like move towards the boat as he just kind of steps onto the deck. He's a stout guy. Like for the most part, Triton aren't that tall. The tallest Triton's probably around like maybe the tallest male Triton's probably around like maybe 5'9". This guy's pushing.
He towers over me.
Well, true, that is true. But again, that's male Triton. But either way, this guy steps on the boat, clearly heavily decorated. Very much smelling of the open waters and the sea and foam and whatnot. As he kind of looks at you like, right, we've been waiting for. Oh wait, he kind of looks at you. Do they all speak Aquan, or should I?
No. That's only me.
Oh right.
I'll ask it as the translator if you would like.
I think I can manage. I've been learning a few bits of surface. I believe it's common.
Yes.
Day. I be Shark Commander Threon. You all take thing to king. He turns to you and he's like, okay, how was that?
That was so amazing.
Was it like...
It was incredible.
Big thumbs up.
Did I sound like an idiot, or did I sound at least comparable?
No, you were comparable. Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful.
Yeah,
wonderful.
we could get the gist of what you were saying. So
Hey,
it's good. We're gonna
doesn't
take
know
you
how
to our
speak
king,
words.
and then we can like have a little chat.
I am not to accompany you. While Triton are indeed able to leave the oceans and go on land, I am to remain posted here so that we may hold our position here at this port. We are to give you a message in which he kind of like, as he's talking to you, kind of like, puts his hand up and motions for the Triton to like start circling around and to pull the ship into port. And he'll say, we are to keep a foothold here in your port town, whilst we were to deliver a message to those trusted by the king on behalf of our newly crowned empress.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it's quite a time of transition for us down there. We are becoming more unified, which is a interesting development, but she sees it best to...
Right.
Pardon, what was that?
I hope you guys are doing okay. It sounds like it's a little crazy down there.
Mina, give me an insight check. As you guys are being pulled into port.
Insight +4. Let's get it. Only a 12.
Okay. He looks...
Oh my
He looks
god.
alright. He looks a little tired, maybe a little like kind of concerned, maybe about just like the positioning of like his troops here and whatnot. But yeah, he looks.
Are we sure they're not
just
trying to invade?
what? Oh no, they're not trying to invade.
Sure
they're just
trying to invade.
No. They're just sort of here. They were just strongly requesting someone to speak with.
That's why we're here.
You guys are
making peace, bringing peoples together.
If your ship pulls up into port, as he is speaking to me, is like, yes, it's just been a very busy time, as well as a very confusing time. We have a few problems, but I will not bore you with tales of strange crustaceans. Either way, if you are all to travel to your king, when would be the earliest we could receive word about anything?
I could actually just shoot. No, I can't. I have to be able to see you. We can send a messenger as soon as we finish talking to him. I'm not sure how long it'll take though.
Very well.
But we'll try to make it as expedited as possible.
Many thanks.
Absolutely.
He kind of does a sort of like bow with like one arm kind of like bent in front of his chest. He bows as so do a couple of the other Triton members, like, well, we shall not take up any more of your time. And he turns to
what was your message?
Oh yes, allow me. Present the message as a couple of Triton come over with a like old kind of it's pretty much like a chest they probably salvaged from a sunken ship. It's a nice looking chest too, as they kind of like pop it open and hand you this this parcel wrapped in seaweed, and they kind of like hold it out to one of you.
Is it waterproofed? Like what's the paper made out of? What's the parchment made out of?
Oh, the message itself is etched onto driftwood. That has been hand selected and refined.
Ooh, cool.
Yes, we don't really have a use for paper underwater because
that's why I asked.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
But either way,
okay.
We request that this message be delivered to the king. The message itself for his eyes only, but we.
Is it written in common or in like your language? Because you might need a translator if it's only for him.
It is indeed written in common by a proper person who knows the language.
Okay, perfect. I just wanted to be sure.
Very well. Now then, I shall leave you all to it. I suppose now that we have someone at least known and described to us making their way to the kingdom, I can at least pull my men out of the port, and we can simply rest on that beachhead then. As he kind of like starts looking to his men and he starts speaking. Mina, you're able to understand everything he's saying to them. He's like, all right, we found people to get our message out, get the men off the port over to the beaches, and we shall continue to stand by.
All right.
Oh, right, you heard that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not used to actual surface people being able to understand us fully. It's quite an interesting novelty.
Aww, I'm glad I could be of service. But you guys can go ahead. I'll go ahead and relay your message to my group, and then we'll head straight in to town to find the king.
Much obliged.
Absolutely.
And with the ending of that conversation, the Triton that were on the docks, they don't like walk off the docks and head towards the beach. They just dive off the docks into the water and start to swim away over towards the beach area.
Awesome. So guys, we gotta take this. We can't look at it. We can't. Don't open the chest. Don't look at the parts. The package. We gotta take it to the king. It's for king's eyes only. We gotta move.
Sick.
Yeah.
I want to
Make
look at
haste.
it.
Boy, I swear.
I'm just saying, I want to look
I
at it.
swear on Atay's name that
No.
I will curse you. I will
On
find a
who?
way to hex you. I will learn it. Don't betray these people's trust. Now let's move.
Are they going to
Alright.
send us a person?
What?
You know, to help us.
Help? Well, probably after we
Okay.
negotiate things, we gotta prove that they can trust us.
All right.
You big baby, let's go.
Three of you discussing whilst Aragon, Tarragon, Stremen, Felden, and Arrakis are all just standing behind you. I was like, pretty much an entire second D&D group is behind you guys being like, "Are you ready to go?"
Let's move out.
All right. It takes a while, but Stremen's wagon is eventually kind of disembarked from the ship. The horses are let off the ship as well. It's a little bit of a hassle just because animals on ships are annoying, but eventually you guys have a wagon, and Stremen looks to it and is like, right,
Drummond, go home.
I was going to say yes. Do you want me to take people with me? Do you all want me to take important people quickly, or?
What do you guys think?
Do whatever you want, Mina.
I mean, you all might be able to fit, but
Leader.
it just may be a bit cramped.
I don't know. I guess we don't need anybody besides like the 4 or 5, I guess, if we're taking Tarragon with us. And unless Arrakis wants to come, but we can you head home. You take the wagon.
All right, I can do that. As he kind of like starts to get himself ready, you see Felton be like, actually, I think I should go ahead to try and let the king go, and you guys have something to talk to him about. That way, you can fit it into his schedule as soon as you get there.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea.
All right, and Felton hops in, and you see Aragon and be like, I think this guy should go. As he just points to Tarragon, because I don't want him around me for at least a day. And you see Tarragon be like, maybe you should go. Maybe you should get in the cart. Maybe you should. Maybe you should.
I think
it's
you both should
important
go.
for
I
Tarragon
think
to
it'd be
come,
way better to
'cause
have you both here.
He's one of our ambassadors from another nation.
Nah, we'll bring them both.
You see Felton kind of like hear that, like, actually, she has a good point. Maybe, Mr. Tarragon, would you like to come with to at least extend an olive branch to the king of Gily? Yeah, sure, yeah, I'll do that. Fucking
Good
yeah.
plan.
As he kind of like pushes
Wait,
past her.
we're all going to the king, right?
Well, yeah, but
We
this
all
is
should do that.
this is the people who are going in the cart with Stremen, who's going to be getting there sooner.
And then once he drops them off, then he'll head home, right?
Well, home is the city, so he just has to get to the city, and then it's just like
Well,
Felton
I
will
mean-
take.
Okay, I was thinking that he was gonna drop them off at the castle and then head to the bar.
Oh yeah, no,
I'm
he would do
thinking
that.
more-
Yeah, the thing is that you can't ride wagons to the cities, but the idea is that he'd get them to the city. He'd store
Yeah.
his stuff while Felton took people who were of political importance to the king.
Good. Okay. Yep. No, that's a good plan. That's smarter.
So we currently have in the cart Stremen, Felden, and Tarragon. So with that, those three start to load up as Arrakis is like, I'll walk with you guys. Kind of like
Oh, okay.
I kind of like getting lay of the land and whatnot. It's been fun doing this whole road trip thing. The last time I did that, I ended up in a mountain and shit got crazy. But I am so down with open fields and whatnot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can walk with us.
That you guys make
We
your
gotta
way off.
frolic, though.
What was that?
We gotta frolic.
Look,
Yes.
Fields.
Look,
We
if
all hold hands and skip.
Yep.
look, if we find like a field of flowers, maybe. If not, you gotta sell me on it. As he's kind of like joking with you now. But with that, you see Stremen and the political people ride off out of town as you roll in the port town of Coltran. Lots of various different things. Very big on restaurants, especially themed around seafood and whatnot. A lot of like different type of aquatic based people around here. There were the Royal Triton Guard there, obviously, but there's also normal Triton there with various different kind of tribal tattoos. The guards you all saw sort of had these tribal tattoo markings of like what appeared to be of a shark, but you see a couple with like tattoos of a squid, tattoos of turtles and whatnot. And speaking of turtles, you see a Tortle, who are like these turtle people kind of roaming around, these massive turtle shells on their backs and bodies and whatnot.
Awesome.
And oddly enough, you see what appears to be like elves, but with blue skin and green hair.
Ooh.
They're all just, they're all just milling about, kind of, working along all the other kinds of people that are, living in this area. There's plenty of humans, a couple of halflings, and other types of various races and whatnot. Hey! We just got raided by Lady Sky. Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hello.
Welcome to the stream. You just got back in time for them to finally actually be back to doing the story stuff instead of being stuck on the ocean. What's up, everyone?
Yeah. Woo.
No more
Thanks for
ocean.
coming and saying hi.
Welcome.
As I was just saying to the crew, they just arrived in a port town. 3 of their compatriots just rode off in a wagon to go jumpstart some random political bullshit that's coming up. And now it's the core group plus 1 NPC about to decide what they're gonna do. Are you guys staying here in town? Are you looking around for anything particular? Are you what's the plan?
We gotta move.
Okay then.
I want to get to the castle.
We gotta get to the castle.
Alrighty then. You guys begin your I think walking. It'll be a 2-day trip to the closest town, which actually you guys would know the closest town. It is the town of Harkham.
Nice.
Do you remember that town or no?
Not
Nope.
really.
Well,
is that the one with the wait? Is that the one with the werewolf people?
It was indeed the town with the werewolf.
Hey.
It was also
Let's go.
It was also the town where Vanith first got his first hat.
Aww.
Yeah.
Where Aragon
And it
temporarily
was
became a
dumb hat.
werewolf.
Yes, indeed. Aragon was a werewolf, and then we were like, you know what? Let's retcon that, and we had a person fix that. But either way, if you guys want to go ahead and roll me a D100 for your walking travel.
I did the last ones, so somebody
on it.
else.
17.
Vanith's turn.
17 out of 100.
Yeah, 17. Vanith, Revan, Mina, Aragon, and Arrakis. You guys are walking out of this town. You don't stop to get anything like tents or maybe even your own wagon or anything like that. You guys just take off onto the path. Scattered woods around the area and whatnot, but for the most part, open hills and whatnot. You were all walking, and it was early in the day when you arrived at the port. It was around like probably 10:30 once the wagon took off and you all started walking out of town yourselves. And you get a couple hours into your trip. We'll say you get about it's about like 5 o'clock now as you're all walking. It's it's getting later in the day, but as you're walking, you just hear as slowly rain starts to fall.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, I thought
Dang.
somebody was like stepping up. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. I would like to offer some of my hats to people, because I have a few different types of hats if people don't want to get like their hair
You're
wet and
giving
stuff.
away your hat.
Good.
I'm just gonna let some people borrow them.
Happy to just.
I
keep
think I look
walking.
hotter in the rain, so I
Yeah.
just start, shaking my head.
We'll put this photo up for
Yeah.
now.
Nasty. You know you have a girlfriend.
I know. It doesn't mean that I can't like wave my head or back and forth.
So I just pull out my various hats. I'm like, all right, the most effective one here would be this rice hat. Followed by the cool,
Give it to Baracus.
the black
There's
Indiana
a chance
Jones
that Baracus
one.
might melt. In the water.
And then a rainbow pinwheel hat. That one might spin in the wind, and that'd be cool. And the least
I'll wear
effective would be
that
the
one.
Russian fuzzy hat. All right, I put the rainbow pinwheel hat on Mina.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mina now has a whistling pinwheel on her head. Revan has.
I love it.
What was the hat Revan was being given?
Oh no, I didn't have a hat.
He
I just
doesn't want a
the
hat.
rain.
Very well.
So I'll give. So who else is with us? Aragon and Arrakis.
And technically SAB, but SAB is fine. And Aragon's also just like.
And if okay.
Yeah, but mainly Aragon's just like, I don't think I need it. Like I walk
All right,
around.
so I'll give Arrakis the rice hat because that would be the most effective in the rain.
You kind of sees it and just kind of puts on like, thanks. And he's like, it kind of doesn't sit right because he has horns.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, okay, hold on, let me just kind of. There we go. He kind of like has to fix it on top of the horns. It's working. It's just it's sitting weird. But either way,
nice.
You guys are able to
over fashion.
Oh, excuse me. You guys are able to get probably halfway. You're able to get halfway to the next town before it becomes nightfall, and you will have to try and make camp as best you can.
Don't we have like stuff that
Wait,
we
how
carry
far
around
away
with
are
us?
we?
2 days, I think he said.
Yes, the trip to the next town was about 2 days. So let me. I think I have the. Oh, I have the world. I can use the
never
world
gonna
map
get to
too.
the castle. Maybe we should have. Maybe we should have actually taken.
So
cards.
with the world map, I'll place. Moving the world map around. I'll place where you guys were. You were here in the port town. You can see where I'm pinging.
When it eventually loads and I can see it.
Right, my bad.
I can't still.
I
No,
see
it's
where we
good.
are.
Oh.
And we need to get. Sorry, I noticed where we are. Where do we need to walk to?
You need to get to this spot here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The grand total trip should be about maybe 5 days walking.
All right.
If you had motor transportation, it would be like maybe a day and a half, 2 days.
Mm.
Yeah.
But
That's all right.
You're currently out in the middle of the woods, or kind of out in the middle of a cart trail with woods not too far from you all. And I actually have a better map for this. I can put you all in this one.
Hey.
Maybe in the next town we can like rent a wagon or something.
That'd be nice.
Or
We have all these old player cards out.
Oh, I love it.
Back in the day when I hand drew everything as opposed to used Hero Forge. But yes, you were all sleeping. Do you have any type of tents, bedrolls, anything to make your sleep more comfortable?
bedroll.
Let's
I have
see.
a bedroll.
I have
I
a
just stare up
bedroll.
into the night sky.
Let me see if Arrakis has a thing to help with the camp.
I have my hat of disguise, and I'd like to use it to disguise myself as someone who has a poncho.
You are able to do that, yes. But after you guys kind of like find a spot, Arrakis will be like, all right, give me about 10 minutes, as he starts to kind of like do a kind of like ritual casting of something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is he gonna give us another bubble?
Yep, he's going after about a period of 10 minutes. Create tiny hut as it just
we love
into
a
existence.
tiny hut.
Oh, bless you, Arrakis.
Yeah, usually
I
don't
can't
get
see
used
the
this
sky
one.
anymore. What's going on?
What's up, buddy?
I can't see the sky anymore. I was laying down to watch the.
Oh, here, hold on. He kind of like puts his hands up for a second, makes the bubble like see through on the inside.
Oh, you're a god.
Yeah.
Essentially.
You know, I don't know how to feel about that comment, but I appreciate I'll take it as a compliment either way, Revan. Thank you.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
Gods can be a little problematic at times.
You guys-
I mean,
Probably make it just gray on the outside to make it look like a rock.
a perfectly spherical rock.
Perfectly spherical. After I draw that fucking circle. But yes, you guys are all. It's not super. It's not cramped. It's you guys are kind of like
Cozy.
Yeah, it's fairly cozy.
I'm gonna try and cast. I'm gonna do Find Familiar and again practice making my crab.
Yeah, you kind of take a second, and after your conjurations out before you, this little ethereal kind of crab as it's slowly starting to take shape, and it kind of looks up to you and like.
I pat it on the top of its head / back.
You see SAB kind of like lean in to sniff it.
And before I fall asleep, I use primeval awareness to make sure that there are no aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead within a mile of us.
Wow.
Ooh, okay. So,
Oh.
Revan.
Oh shit!
You
What did I find?
you sit in the middle of this
God.
bubble to do find familiar, and there is a massive pinging of. Does it tell you exactly what it is, or does it just tell you that there's something there?
Let me make sure. I can sense if there are any. It doesn't reveal the location or number.
But does it tell you the type?
I think so. I would have to imagine so because
Fair
it
enough.
doesn't specify that.
That's all right. But yes, you as you sit down to the pinging, initially there's nothing, but then you feel something fly. Like it's first a full 100 feet away, and then it gradually gets closer and closer as it flies overhead. As you hear like the sound of an animal going, as it just flies off.
The fuck?
A flying cow?
Oh my
A
god! The
dragon that
killed
took
a cow.
off a cow?
Guys! There was a dragon, and it killed a cow. And I'm
Took
afraid.
a
now.
cow?
You see,
Poor Moo Moo?
you see Aragorn be like, "Well, fucking good thing the nerd had a bubble popped up. Good job, nerd." Oh come on, that's just uncalled for. Trying out a new thing. Yeah, you're right. It's not really working. Sorry, Arrakis. Wait, you apologize to me? Oh, shit. I guess I did.
Gone for one session, and you have him break character for the apology.
Yeah.
Good sir.
Look, someone's got to give Aragorn character growth just a little bit. I gotta pepper it in every now and then. But either way, yeah, you all are you all just immediately going to sleep? Is there any type of watch, or are you all just passing out?
We don't need it with the bubble, right?
Yeah, no, with the bubble, you all can just go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep.
Maneth immediately passes out, clutching his crab, who after an hour just disappears.
Aw.
No, I think the familiars would persist.
Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. Familiar just chills. Yeah, it takes the casting time to go. So yeah, he's here until his hit points drop to 0. So
Sounds like a dog. Crab
yeah, I
sounds like a dog.
trained him to do that.
Amazing. But yes, you all fall asleep and wake up the next day perfectly fine. The rain has indeed stopped. The ground's still a bit wet and whatnot, but you all were able to get a decent night's sleep. For the most part, out of rain cover. You weren't going to suffer the exhaustion, because if you had like no sleeping gear and no cover, you'd be waking up
That would
kind of exhausted.
Well, it's a good thing that we have Arrakis with us.
True.
With
I
that,
concur.
We appreciate our Arrakis.
he's kind of like, oh, thanks, guys. Everyone's
All
like,
right. Do we want to have some food before we take off?
I still have some more.
Sounds good. Who's making it?
I've got a little kit that it has food. Is a what was called a mess kit. A tin box containing a cup and simple cutlery. The box cleaned together.
That'd be like utensils for eating food. I'm sure you guys still have rations.
One side can be used. As
Yeah, I have oranges and a big wheel of cheese.
I'll take an orange.
Do we want to hunt for something?
I toss him an orange.
This orange.
Well, Aragon also will kind of take an orange. Aragon will look to me and like, I think that, like, I don't mean to step over your ideas here, Mina, but wouldn't the smarter thing to be to get to that town and just buy food there?
Yeah, you're probably right. Then let's go.
Let's get it.
With that, you all pick yourselves up, dust yourselves off, shake the rainwater up that did get in, and start moving towards town. And roll me another D100. We got a lot of travel rolls today.
My crab is riding upon my shoulder.
Aw,
Just letting y'all know.
that's cute.
Why is your crab a weird color?
Because I'm still new to this whole magic thing.
Okay.
You're doing a great job, sweetie.
Yeah, we're really proud of you.
Appreciate
Did we
it,
get
guys.
D100?
I'll do it again.
Oh, were you the last one?
80.
Revan, come on, pull your weight.
What are you talking about?
good, we got an 80.
I'm waiting my pool, okay?
With an 80, it is a very clear as day travel, and you guys, and you'll be arriving from the left side of the screen, arrive in the town of Harkham.
Let's
Yay.
go!
Hey, isn't this where you first started putting people to sleep?
It sounds so ominous.
Who?
It is.
Oh yeah, this is
Oh,
where I was
you're
like,
talking
this is
about
where I
bringing
put
the
people to
sheriff
bed.
in. I
I was like, all right, let's get you to sleep. Let's put you to bed. That was a great time.
Yes, you guys arrive just over here at this little dirt path into the town of Harkham. A small sign now that says the name of the town,
Nice.
as well as a
Smart.
little board underneath that says that they are trying to expand northward. Or
Hey.
yeah, it would be northward. This part of town goes north. But yes, you guys also notice that there is increased of guard around. There seems to be a couple of them patrolling the area and whatnot now, as opposed to before where there was no one. The area looks nicer. A little bit more cleaned up. A few places look a little bit more decorated, as if life has come back to this place finally after a long time.
Love it.
And the first thing you see would
this
be.
place doing well.
What was that, Mina?
I said it's great to see this place doing well.
Can we go talk to the sheriff?
Yeah, no, you guys would be entering from town over here if you want to put your characters down.
Also, isn't this the town where Revan got his girlfriend?
No, that was Rostenval.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the other side of the country.
I was gonna say,
Got it.
But yes,
I remember her a lot, so that's a good question.
The most immediate things you guys would see upon coming into town is a small guard's house over here. The seamstress over this, her store/home here, and a small home that says for sale here.
I want to buy it.
Ooh.
Why would you? This is
It can be
several
my
days away
summer
from
home.
the kingdom. We
Summer
live in a
home.
bar.
Yeah, I know, but
You live in a
sometimes
bar.
I want to get the hell away from you.
You live in a
you know?
bar.
And if I want to get away and I want to come hang out with this badass sheriff who also has a gun,
What
we can
if?
talk about gun things.
What if?
Talk
What if?
about gun things.
After you propose to your girlfriend, the two of you
Hey.
are here.
Hey, you don't put that pressure on me. I could dump her tomorrow if I wanted to.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby?
I'm on fire.
Well, you can ask how much it costs.
Oh, thank you for your fucking permission.
You're welcome, you asshole.
Wow.
I'd say as
You two are bickering like siblings.
I don't know what you're talking about.
As you guys enter into the town, you make your way through, and one of the guards will kind of like see you all bickering, but like, "All right, what's the problem?"
I need to talk to the sheriff, sir.
We helped save this village from werewolves.
Is that so? Actually, wait, yeah, I remember hearing
Yeah, we
about
did
that.
your
but,
job.
Yeah.
well, we weren't dispatched here by then, but good on you. If you
Yeah, that was us. So we're just we're stopping by on our way back to the castle, the kingdom. Main city, Gily-tra. Where are we from?
Gily-tra. Very close though, very close. I'll give you that. Very close.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Gily-tra.
Yeah, we're on our way through. We're just an adventuring group, so we bicker sometimes, but it never comes to anything.
Well, all right.
Yet.
Boy, I will cast a spell on you that will put you to sleep. How's that? And then Vaneth can tuck you into bed in your new home.
That is me. I am what they call the sleeper.
The sleeper.
Look, I
The
don't
bedtime man.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't judge, but whatever spells you do them outside of town. That's
Oh,
all.
don't worry.
Okay.
I just put people to bed, you know.
He
That's
picks
good.
them up and tucks them into bed.
Yeah.
And then sometimes he'll do backflips too.
This is truth. I am
I'm
quite an agile lad.
I'm not going to lie, I'm both relieved and confused at the same time, but just
Sick.
don't cause any
Bandit,
trouble.
do a backflip for the man.
Oh, we won't.
I would love to do a backflip for this man.
Alright, go ahead and give me a athletics or acrobatics check.
Yep. 16.
Hey, you're still kind of walking off those sea legs, but yeah, you managed to do a rather stellar backflip as you kind of just standing right in front of him, just...
Yep, thought so.
Okay, that's actually pretty
Mr.
good.
Guard, are you pretty impressed?
Yeah, I'll give it to him. That's actually pretty impressive.
You
Thank
want
you,
to hang
thank
out?
I'm currently
What?
working.
What?
Wow.
I apologize. I'm not. People usually don't ask
Bandit,
a god to hang out.
Revan, you have a girlfriend.
Oh, that has nothing to do with this. It seems like a nice person. Maybe, they could come help hang out on our farm.
We can't take everyone that we like to the farm.
Okay, now I'm very confused and concerned.
Sir, I'm sorry to take up your time. We'll be on our way.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's just gonna get more confusing the more you hear.
I hand him a note and I say, if you ever want to go out to a badass farm, you know where to find us.
The farm we're never at.
At some point, Revan just drew up a bunch of business cards. He didn't give a proper location. He just said, if you ever want to go to a badass farm, we're here, but there's no location.
What have we become?
You guys became businessmen as you moved towards the center of town. Eventually you see the...
I turned to Bandit and I say, you think he'll meet us?
Wait, when are we gonna actually go to the farm? How long has it been since we've been there?
Too long.
But yeah, you guys, just to keep you moving along, you walk past the initial buildings, you see the tavern, which has been renamed to the Crouching Cider Hidden Flagon.
Nice.
You see the sheriff's office, which is it's been poshed up a bit.
Inside.
Okay, yeah, Revan, you push your way inside. You see the Sheriff Marston, his wife. What is his wife? Where is his wife?
Francine.
Well, her name is Miss Marston, so yeah, Francine. We'll go with Francine.
Yes.
So you see,
I go, I go, Sheriff, what's up? And I flip both my guns out and start spinning them in my hands.
you see.
That's not proper gun safety.
I will go in order of the people who are the most familiar to you, Revan. You see the sheriff, kind of like with a new hat, kind of go a little wider.
Nice. Yeah, you had to get that new hat because.
Oh Lord. Oh, okay. It's just y'all. Oh, I remember you. You kind of. Water under the bridge. Why not? You see, then his wife be like, oh, hello. You're one of those people that saved the town. Oh, welcome back. And then you see a third person who was not here before. This guy stands at a height of 6'3". He has kind of like a similar kind of cowboy style look to him. However, there's an interesting look about him to where he has elven features, kind of more half elven, as well as a very broad set shoulders, muscular physique, and kind of orcish like tusks as he looks to you like,
What?
Oh, howdy there.
What?
Howdy there, fella. You mind putting those away?
Oh, sir, I saved this town. I mean you no harm, trust me.
Oh, yes, him by himself, alone.
I didn't say that. I'm the only one that's in here, Mina.
People are just...
What, we didn't follow? You think we don't go everywhere as a unit?
No, I know we don't.
No, start
Pull that
piling
shit
in
on me.
as the sheriff's just like, take it easy, sir. They're all right. Yeah, welcome back, y'all. I have to admit, it's kind of good to see y'all again.
Oh, it's
Been
good
too
to see you.
long.
Good to see you.
I mean, I'm a little disappointed you didn't name the tavern after me.
We are so excited that you're doing so well here. Everything looks like it's just flourishing.
Yeah, we're.
Does anyone need to be put to bed while I'm here?
No, they're all good. We got some new people moving in, or at least trying to. We tore down the old ballast place after we, took care of that problem, and old Chuck, the halfling feller, opened up a general store that the once unemployed dwarven feller is now working at. We're kind of on the up and up. We had a new feller move in too. We also had a Helix move in with Garvin after his sister passed, do all that business, and they're doing all right.
Any suspicious characters that need to be checked out?
I mean, the only suspicious person in town now is what was his name? Was it Colton Winchester? What is his name?
I don't know.
The gunsmith. Carlisle Winchester. So, yeah, the only suspicious one is Carlisle, but he's just, mad old inventor. That's all he got.
All right. Well, that's good to hear. Because we are on a mission, so we don't have a ton of time.
We're on a mission from God.
We're always willing to help, but we are on a bit of a time crunch.
Yes.
Everything I can do to help y'all.
Yes, actually. Do you want to come to our farm?
No, shut up, Brevin.
Ignore him. Do you have any transportation we may borrow?
A wagon.
Yeah, we got something that's a little small, but it might be able to do the trick.
Do you want to go on an adventure and kill a dragon?
Your mouth.
No, this is a real question.
I appreciate the offer, my friend, but I gotta stay here. I'm the only law in this town, apart from my new friend here, Mr. Sarek. He came from up north, and he's gonna be a bit of my backup, and the missus here is gonna need me here too to help support her for a campaign.
What are you running for?
Well, I figured since we're gonna be expanding, town needs a proper, head as opposed to just the sheriff. So I figured I'd throw my name for mayor.
Seems like a little bit of a monopoly, right?
You got my vote.
I see where you're coming from, Mr. Evan, but I'd like to think that I have experience helping leading already. So, and I mean, I don't mean to be rude to Charles. He's a fine fellow when he's sober, but I don't know if he makes good mayor material. He has financed the general store, but he also has spent quite a lot of the inventory of alcohol from the general store as well, since he lives right across from it.
I start taking notes and I give them back to her and I say, your answer was pretty good there. Yeah, I was just prepping you for the questions that are going to get asked for you, but you should probably not insult the person's drinking habits. Just a thought.
You know what? That's fair.
Either way, our opinion doesn't matter.
Well, that's entirely not true.
We don't live here. We don't get to have a decision.
Yeah, we unfortunately don't get a vote, or else I would have.
I'm about to buy a fucking house here, so don't you dare.
Until then.
You see the sheriff kind of go wide-eyed for like, oh, is that right?
You know a sheriff, then me and you and Tuskface over here, we can all hang out. And I put my arm around the other guy, give him a pat on the back.
He's kind of like just confused, like, Sheriff, is this the same guy that insulted you when he left? Yeah, I'm trying to grow past it, and he's kind of grown. He's either grown past it too, or he's just kind of put it past him.
I'll let you know. Things don't bother me for very long, so it's okay.
I'm trying to be like that, but it's kind of. I won't lie, friend. It's kind of strange how quickly you are to be my friend now.
Well, you're just, you weren't. You're not a useless piece of shit anymore. You're a great man now. You're keeping this town in order.
Wow.
And, it's just good stuff. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
I always thought he was a great man with a great sense of style, and I tip my new cap at him.
Hey. Excuse me, that's the DM coughing. Sorry about that. Hey, he tips the hat back to you like, well, I'll have Sarah go around back and pull the wagon around in front. Like, on it.
Hey,
Thank you so much.
steps out. Actually, he'd be a bit bigger. Actually, wait, hold on. He's not. I can't remember the actual size for him, but he's a big motherfucker. After a couple minutes, a small wagon is brought around front with 2 mules that are pulling it, and the strange figure hops off of it and looks at you like, not much, but it's what we can afford to loan y'all. It's all the town's got. So if got any way of bringing it back in a couple of days or when you're done with it.
Absolutely. We will get it back to you.
We'll send you back a second one as well as payment
Don't
and thanks.
promise things if we can't afford them, Revan.
If we can't afford a wagon, then we are really not, like, we shouldn't be buying all the extravagant, stupid things that you guys buy. So, I don't want to hear it.
All right, fine. Fine.
Well, that's mighty kind of an offer, sir. But either way, I hope y'all are safe on your travel, and I mean,
Thank you.
there is any help y'all need, well, I mean, feel free to come back, let us know. Sheriff may not be able to do much, but I'm always looking to help people out.
Well,
Appreciate
we do
it.
need
Do
to
you
stop and get
come
some
kill a
food
dragon?
before we go.
Hold on, I got 2 questions coming at me at first. Little lady, what was your question?
I said we do need to stop and get food before we go.
Oh yeah, we can get that at the general store, no problem. And Revan, what was your question?
I said, do you want to come kill a dragon?
Roll me a persuasion real quick.
Oh, hell yes, dude, let's go. Gonna convince this man to leave his newly minted post to come hang out with us.
This poor sheriff
Fine,
has
please,
one
something
guy he
good.
can leave.
Oh, it's a 21.
Oh,
Revan,
Come on, Chan.
you see this person kind of like scratch his chin for a second. He looks at you. He kind of raises an eyebrow. Now that is a fun offer. Anyway, where y'all hang your hat at when you're not on diplomatic missions?
In Gily-tra, we have a
in-
bar.
Yeah.
What, in the capital?
Yeah.
Oh, what's the name of that there bar?
The devil's
It's
something. I can't remember.
the
Sorry, it's been a
devil's-
while.
What if one of you wants to roll an intelligence check? You can go
I
ahead
think
at
I have high
advantage.
intelligence. I have +3 to intelligence. Anybody got better?
Nope, probably not.
no, it's all you.
I only have 14. The devils. Did you
got
say I
half
got
of it, right?
advantage?
Yes.
Okay. 19.
You remember that
Heyo.
the establishment is called Little Devil Inn.
The little devil.
Ah.
It's so cute. Yes.
Alrighty then, I'll have mosey on over after you guys send the cart back. And I'll
Perfect.
see if I can't wrangle up somebody else to help out the sheriff. I know we got these guards here, but I mean, he lacks a lot more of a personal touch when it comes to dealing with problems.
That's sweet.
Is he kind
Can
of
I go see the crazy guy real quick too? Because I know he's like the only other person. Didn't I ask him to do something for me?
which? You talk about the gunsmith?
Yeah.
Didn't you leave blueprints with him to make another gun? Or was
Yeah, I
that
think I
someone
did.
else?
No, that was
No,
a
I think I
guy in the
did.
city.
Okay. Yeah. I
But
thought I had asked this guy to do something. You remember, Chan? If not, like, it's fine.
Did
I
he
just
make
was
you
curious.
like cool bullets or something?
No. Somebody else did that.
I unfortunately don't remember. I do remember I had him tell you that he was working on a new schematic for a new type of.
Oh yeah,
Gun.
he wanted me to leave my gun with him so that I could take his longer barrel rifle.
Yes. Do you want to poke your head in and at least check in?
Yeah, if you don't mind, yeah.
Yeah,
if you
no,
got
right.
time.
You're right across from him at the sheriff's office. So whilst the wagon was getting contained.
Yeah, while that's going on, before my conversation to convince this great man to come with us,
Yep.
I go on to say, "What's up, dog?"
Oh, hello there. Oh, it's Revan, right?
You got it.
Oh, good to see you again.
How's it hanging?
Is that's not too bad. As he kind of goes to shake your hand, and a little puff of black powder kind of like escapes from his hand as he shakes your hand.
Nice. I see you are hard at work with these guns. What are you finding out?
Oh, well, I gotta say, I'm quite happy I was able to test this test this one out with a few other little problems we had. Nothing as serious as the werewolves you all took care of, but a little bit of a boar problem I was able to easily handle. And he kind of starts to pull out a gun that was in a kind of like case. You can see he never got the chance to sketch your guns, but he's trying to work on something similar. But he then pulls out Revan. As I told you, the most advanced gun technology, other than your own 2 revolvers, are single shot rifles and shotguns, and then single shot pistols. As he kind of pulls out this, it looks like a kind of a shotgun, but there's this weird kind of like, instead of a normal trigger mechanism, there seems to be like a kind of an extra bit that's kind of like affixed to the trigger. He's like, we've made something quite special here.
Yeah, that thing looks pretty cool.
Oh yeah. See, now I don't know if he'll be arrested for it, but this is the first multi-shot rifle.
So, how much would it cost you to make me one of those?
Oh, thank you one already. I mean, it took me quite a while, friend. It's been my project since I last saw you. Let's see.
If I say how much, would it cost?
I actually have to think about that as the DM.
Okay. And then
Google.
I'm gonna also ask, or I guess I'll ask outside the game. Am I allowed to ask about a long range rifle, potentially?
That was what you were being had worked on in the city by the rather simple fellow you all met.
Was. Okay, thank you. Then no, I'm good. I can wait.
All right. Yes,
Seems
that.
interesting.
What was that?
I said what this guy's doing seems interesting, though.
So. Oh yeah, no. But I'll say this: there are 2 gentlemen you know that are working on long-range guns. This guy has spent his entire life working on these types of things, and he's kind of slowly starting to innovate. And the other person is, I hate to use the term, but he's smart, but in a special way, to where he may not have spent as long looking at that, but he's already trying to think of ways to innovate, but not just with guns. There's also other things he's been working on.
All right. Well, then, can I ask this guy to, make me to work if he works on something that I can, look at from an extremely long range, that he should send me a message so I can potentially pay him to make me one.
All right. I'll look into it and I'll try and get a price for you. If you want another one of these, or one of these that I've made, I can send you a price for that. And if you just want something for helping you see further, I can look into that too.
All of the above.
All right then. As he kind of puts his hands together, puts on a couple of gloves, and starts sitting back down to his desk. And I was worried I was gonna have to take a vacation. As he starts to pull tools off the wall with a grin on his face.
All right. I'll talk to you soon, my dude, and I leave.
Alrighty, and with that, unless anyone else has anything they want to do in town, you guys have a wagon with 2 mules.
Let's go.
Sweet.
What are the mules named?
There is Humphrey and Bogart.
Nice.
Aw,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
cute.
Great name.
I'd like to do one more backflip before we leave.
All right, go ahead and roll.
And if that doesn't
Ooh, that's a
convince
nat
this guy
one.
to hang out with us-
Oh.
Wow.
It is.
I want to
Very
preface
good,
with the crab was not on my shoulder while I backflipped. I am a responsible backflipper and would never do that.
Well, he would have timed out already, right?
No, he.
No, he's just there until he's a familiar.
Whoa.
Yes,
How does he do away
So
from water
he's
for
not a
so
pet.
long?
He's just a magical
He's a magical creature.
magical dude. He can't
Amazing.
attack, but he can just kind of hang out and do other things, like give me help actions instead of.
Well, I did give him an attack because of the fact that he has pincers, so it's he has a 1-point attack. But yeah, Vanith, you set the crab on the. I was about to say you set the cart on the crab. You set the crab on the cart, and in celebration, you kind of get limber and get ready to do a backflip. However, you didn't see the fact that the ground was still sort of wet in this spot, particularly from the rain yesterday, and you slip and fall on your head for 5 damage.
Nice.
Don't worry, your neck broke your
You know,
fall.
you can't win them all. Can't win them all, of course.
I laughed a lot. as I walk out and see this.
With that, you all load up onto the wagon and start to pull out of the town of Harkham, a once sort of more dour and depressing place, now a place on the up and up and slowly expanding.
Yeah, right.
And because of the fact that you have a wagon, no more rolling for D100s for travel as you guys pull up to the gates of the capital of Gily-tra. The gates opening as the guards see you coming, they let you in. As you pull into District 1, the very industrious District 1, people moving about, hustle and bustle. It's very crowded. A lot of people looking kind of... It's a mix of a sort of stressed, perturbed, and sort of desperate look as people are moving about, but everyone seems to be moving with purpose at the very least.
Okay.
Sick. We love purposeful movement.
What are you doing with the wagon or the mules, and what are you leaving them in the stables here in District 1 to be returned tomorrow? Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll give the mules a break.
All right. Yeah, they put in some work because of the fact that that's the longer leg of the travel. But yeah, you guys were able to get there pretty easily because I rolled some stuff off screen. They're indeed tired, and the stable master, he's like, yeah, I'll have someone send this back over in the morning. As you all are now in District 1, I assume you start moving towards District 3.
Heck yeah.
All right. There's a little bit more protocol and security on the bridge now, as there's kind of multiple guards, as well as these towering sort of mechanical sounding kind of what you assume are people in suits, but in fact, if you all want to make me a perception check, you may.
All right.
Hi.
And you know what? You're happy to see some tall people working in the guards finally, or at least some taller people.
I feel at home.
7.
Mina, they look decked out in some like really strange armaments, but you can't quite see up to their face.
Dang. Tall people.
Tall.
Revan?
Say that again. Sorry.
Make me a perception check.
I apologize.
It's all good.
You totally cut out there.
I forgive you.
I don't.
Damn. Oh, finally! Holy moly.
Revan, you're not too unfamiliar with machinery and whatnot, mainly because of the fact that your standard weapon is a very your standard sort of weapon is a mechanical creation of its own make. However, you look to the normal kind of honor guard that are standing there, and then you look to these taller guards next to them. Those aren't people. They have like these like smooth slate metal faces with no like kind of like actual detail to them. And once you look at the parts where the armor like isn't covering them, their arms are similar to something like a warforged, as standing kind of like shoulder to shoulder with these guards are some type of automatons.
Dang.
There are scary machine people in the guards now.
I mean, yeah, we brought
How long have you been gone?
We brought a scary machine person, and they must have, reverse engineered it to make a whole legion of faceless guards.
Are you saying that in front of these two guards that are kind of manning the thing with the robots?
Yep.
Vane is not the smartest guy, so probably.
Yeah, one of the guards was just kind of happily cheering as he's kind of like finishing the checkup for you. Oh no, these are they were deactive for a while, but no, these are just standard Trask sentries.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, they started putting more of these things into the guards, especially now with the relocation project. But yeah, these things, they were beta tested for a while, but after that big zombie attack, the Trask really pushed to get these things out, and the King's been on easy street now with the extra kind of, well, I mean, I was afraid I was going to put out a job, but these things are pretty nifty. Too bad they're not that smart.
Nice.
Are you sure that they're not actually really smart?
Oh, trust me. The way the Trask guy went on about them, these things are... I mean, they're competent enough to protect the people in the city, but they're not good with like hardcore investigative work or paperwork or whatnot. These things are just extra well, I can't say meat shields, no meat on them.
Fair.
Otter.
That's a dour way to put it, but yeah, that's fair. But anyway, you guys are all clear to go. You guys go ahead on through.
Appreciate it.
You
Thanks,
guys,
bro.
move from the bridge between District 1 and District 3. The District 2 bridge seems closed at the moment, so the District 3 one, you guys are walking straight to it, and eventually you get to District 3, and upon immediate landing in the district, you arrive at the Little Devil, which I have kind of modified.
Amazing.
Yeah, I changed the map a bit because I felt like the old map was kind of haggard looking.
It's gorgeous.
Oh shit!
Feel right at
So
home.
good.
You walk out and you see the only person in the bar at the moment is Theoden, as he's kind of wiping down the counter. He's like, "Oh hey guys."
Hey, then I go run and give him a hug.
Hey,
Oh hey buddy.
it's so good to be back home.
Hope you find your dad. Sorry.
I'm so glad you guys are back. Things have been real crazy around here, especially when
Really?
Go ahead, Revan. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh no, I said really. 'Cause I
Yeah,
was curious.
let's see, where to begin? Well, Miss Enna has been out for a while, mainly because I
Wait,
think she's
what?
dealing with a lot of sort of various things at the castle. It's been a bit boring without Strevin, and Marhalutz is sort of doing some sort of. He said he had some personal searching to do, which is a little upsetting to me, but. Last I heard, he was trying to get into District 2 for reasons. District 2, oh my goodness, that place is shut down.
Why would I care what Marhalut
Why?
was doing?
Why is District 2 shut down?
Well, initially, there was this big project called the Relocation Project going on, and a bunch of people were moved out of an entire area so they could start wrecking it, and they stumbled onto some type of entrance to an underground market.
Oh shit.
Apparently there's some sort of illegal, dodgy dealings that were going on under the casino.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. I would never have ever guessed that.
That's so strange. How
Oh,
did they?
wow. I mean, you're not wrong, but it was kind of, when I heard the news, I was like, okay, it's such an obvious place to put a black market. It's so obvious it's covert.
Yeah, because, I mean, who would actually believe that they'd be dumb enough to do something like that? Wow.
Right. Either way, other than that, the most other pressing thing that happened was the lady of the tavern going to the hospital.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah, she was due. It was time.
Yeah, he's having the baby.
Well, I'm glad we got him in back on time then.
Oh yeah, he got in like the day after she went in, but she was still there, and he literally.
She okay though?
I'm not quite sure. I haven't heard back yet.
We gotta check on her.
What smells like seaweed?
All of us.
The package we have for the king.
What smells like up dog?
What's up, dog?
I missed the humor. I missed
what
that.
About you didn't mention one person.
Hmm. Oh right, Aiden. He quit.
What?
Yeah, he
Excuse me?
Actually, it's quite concerning. He started going to District 2 a bit more often, saying he had some sort of club meeting, and now District 2's been shut down because of two things, and I haven't seen him since.
Wait, because of two things you said?
Yes, first was the relocating thing, and then it was the underground black market.
That's okay. Yeah.
Well, we must go find Aiden and convince him to come back here.
I mean, do you really? Because
we gotta go. We gotta go to the king.
Oh, you're on a mission. Oh, my apologies. I thought you were just stopping in to rest.
And excuse me, Mina. There are a lot of important things in this world. Okay, but to make sure you get Aiden back here, is of paramount importance.
Uh-huh.
I mean, don't believe it because you really shit on him quite a bit.
Oh, I still want to. That's part of the thing. I need him here to be able to do that.
I thought I had a codependency problem.
Yeah, you do.
You're right, and apparently you do too. It takes one to see one. But
Damn
either
right.
way, welcome back, you all, and I'm glad your travels was safe.
Thank you. We're so excited to be back.
Well, and if need business at the this voice is really getting to me now. Excuse me. I don't even know what I'm doing for this voice, but
I love it though.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. You all go ahead and head to the king, and I'll keep things held down here.
Thank you.
As always, you're a god among men. Thank you.
Nods to you all as you all leave the tavern, and with that, you all trudge and make your way up to the king's castle. You get to the front gate, and the guards immediately recognize the fact that you need to be let in. He's like, "Oh yeah, come on." And with
They've
that,
been waiting for us.
oh yeah, you guys can place your tokens on this big rug, and I think that is where we're going to call session for this week, because we've been going for a little while over the usual 9 o'clock limit.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
Past my bedtime.
It's good stuff.
Very good stuff. Big
Exciting.
Vanith.
Looks like there are some pretty cool people to meet.
yeah.
I'm excited about the gigantic person.
Oh, that's another Goliath.
Oh,
Yeah,
we didn't used to have like the scale that we do now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the Goliath
Nice.
Vanith fought in the arena.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That's a
Nice.
General Locrog.
General Sal.
But yeah, guys, I'm so glad we were able to actually sit down and play a game again. It's been way too long.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
for
I
everyone,
agree.
everyone who's been watching so far, thank you so much for checking it out. Whether you're still here from that raid earlier, or if you just stuck around from the beginning, make sure you're following the Game House. And if you have the means to, feel free to subscribe. We do this every Thursday, and I've been doing various video game streams on Saturdays, either with a couple of people or by myself. Thinking maybe doing something on Sundays. I'm not quite sure yet, but thank you so much for hanging around and checking it out. We do that, as I said, every Thursday at 7:30 Central to usually 9 o'clock. And on Saturdays, I start up around 4:30 Central. And until the next time, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you all around the house. Good night, everybody.
Around the house.
Later.